Witnesses described a horrific scene outside the criminal courthouse in Manhattan today where they saw a man set himself on fire.
It happened while court was in session for former President Trump's hush money trial. Bradley Blackburn reports from New York, and just a warning that this video and this story may be disturbing to some viewers.
Outside the courthouse where jury selection was being finalized in former President Trump's hush money trial, witnesses saw a man pour liquid over his head and set himself on fire.
The male, he takes a couple of steps while he's on fire, and then eventually falls onto a police barrier and falls down to the ground.
Officials rushed to extinguish the flames. The man was loaded onto a stretcher and taken to a nearby hospital in critical condition. Law enforcement officials say there is no ongoing threat to public safety.
With the magnitude of what's going on around right here, we'll reassess our security with our federal partners.
The chaos added to an already tense scene in Lower Manhattan. Before heading into court, Trump railed against a gag order limiting what he can say publicly about potential witnesses.
The gag order has to come off. People are allowed to speak about me, and I have a gag order, just to show you how much more unfair it is.
Prosecutors accused Trump of already violating the order 7 times, and they'd like him fined. A hearing on that is set for next week. This week, lawyers chose 12 New Yorkers who will decide whether Trump falsified business records to hide an alleged affair ahead of the 2016 election. The jury includes 7 men and 5 women. Among them, a salesman, an investment banker, lawyers, and a speech therapist.
This jury is going to be in a fishbowl under a microscope. We will be watching their body posture, whether or not they're sighing, taking notes, rolling their eyes. Do they look bored?
Legal experts say this jury could be the most closely watched jury in history as they judge whether Trump is guilty on 34 felony counts. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
Well, opening statements in the case are expected to begin on Monday.
And police say that the burned man is 37 years old and from Florida, and that he was throwing pamphlets with conspiracy theory propaganda into the air before lighting himself on fire. He's currently in the hospital in critical condition.